in my opinion, Vegeta's character clears Goku's character by miles very easily. Going back to his backstory, Vegeta had a tragic backstory. His power comes from his trauma, a sworn prince of the entire Saiyan race, an entire planet named after him and his lineage, his father being killed by Frieza, his planet being destroyed by Frieza, being used by Frieza, um, still not being fully aware that Beerus was the one that called that order for Frieza to destroy his planet, constantly being surpassed by Goku, even though he takes a lot more pride in his, I guess, his life than Goku does. I'm not gonna say he takes more pride in his training, even though he probably does, but just somebody of Vegeta's lineage and the way his character goes from a cold blooded, real life Saiyan Prince, regardless, but how his character goes from one of, power and ego to one of, somebody who is still prideful and, however he does it, still always going to be a prideful, still always going to be a prince. But he was able to make that change from being evil to actually being good. Even though he did have that slip up in the Majin Buu arc when he was controlled by Babidi, which we all know he only really did that so Babidi could unlock his powers more or less. But I think Vegeta he's a better warrior than Goku. I think he's a more prideful warrior. I think he's smarter than Goku. I think that he's definitely had to overcome way more adversity than Goku has. And I just think his character arc is just his redemption, his pride, what he fights for, what he stands for. I mean, as a man myself, I respect that kind of stuff because Vegeta is like the way his thought process is, be better than you were yesterday. Take pride in what you do, and whatever the fuck you do, you kill that shit regardless of how hard it is. And as a man, I can respect that and I can relate to that because, we all live in a life where we want to do better than we were yesterday. We want to do the best we can in whatever it is we do. Moving on, I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock this quick one out real quick. GT Super Saiyan 4 clears Diamond Super Saiyan 4. Not even a goddamn question, bro. GT Super Saiyan 4 looks so much better. And I don't like the red hair in Diamond. I feel like they copied and pasted from Gogeta. And like I said, GT Super Saiyan 4 is just better. Moving on. Cooler, in my opinion, should be the next canonical villain. And this might be another actually popular opinion because I know how popular Cooler is. Um, it seems like every time a new event is held within, the Dragon Ball team or what have you, that a large talking point is Cooler being finally a canonical villain. We already have Frieza. I mean, we already have King Cold, and I feel like why not? I feel like Cooler should have been introduced. And I think that honestly, if I had the option, I think Resurrection F would have been a good place to introduce him. Have him come. You can have him have his own golden form based on his base form or his final form. Either way, it would look cold. You know. Um, I know that base form thing is a little bit tricky because if I'm not mistaken, in the movie, he said that his base form that we know was like his fourth form or some shit like that. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, you can have a golden cooler based off of that. I mean, hell, even in goddamn Xenoverse, I've edited my cooler to be a golden cooler. Why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Moving on. Um, Let me see. I have one, two, I have three more left that I'm gonna talk about. And that'll be that. Let's see. I'm gonna save these last two because these are some good ones right here.